So the big picture for this lesson is the unit circle. So remember, a unit circle is a circle drawn on a coordinate grid, and the radius is 1 for the circle. And these special ratios are formed by drawing these right triangles with the hypotenuse that is the same as the radius of the circle. So for example, when you have a 30-degree angle with the x-axis, these are the side lengths of the triangle when you have a hypotenuse of 1. You have a height of 1/2, which is the sine value, and you have a length of square root of 3/2, which is the cosine value. And so you can see the coordinate is square root of 3/2 and 1/2 for this point on the unit circle where the radius is at 30 degrees. 45-degree angle, this one forms a right isosceles triangle. So both the length and the height are the same measure. It's square root of 2/2 when you have a radius of 1. So you can see the coordinates square root of 2/2, comma square root of 2/2, that's cosine of 45 degrees, sine of 45 degrees. So when you have a 45-degree angle, that's your coordinate on the unit circle. Square root of 2/2, comma square root of 2/2. Then for a 60-degree angle, it's the 30, 60, 90 triangle again, but the x and y values are switched. This time the length is 1/2 and the height is square root of 3/2. So the point on the unit circle for this triangle is 1/2, comma square root of 3/2. And that's cosine of 60 degrees, sine of 60 degrees. And then to extend to the next quadrant, use the reference angles. So it's kind of like the values are sort of a reflection here through this vertical axis here. The reference angle is drawn with the x-axis, remember, so the triangle you're using over on quadrant 2 is on the negative x-axis. And there's also this little interactive unit circle in here. I'd suggest you spend some time here, and I'll see if I can just show you the reference angle. Okay, now it's locked onto that point. This is in quadrant 2 with a reference angle of 30 degrees, and you can see the sine ratio is 1/2, that's the height, and the cosine ratio is negative square root of 3/2. It's negative because the x value is negative in quadrant 2. So definitely spend some time exploring this. This is a very interesting interactive graph, and it'll hopefully help you make sense of reference angles a lot better. So that's the big picture for this lesson.